Greetings, greetings, greetings. It is me, Ariane, here, back again, doing some more updates on the Ascension process. Just made a video a couple days ago, but everything's moving so fast and there's so many changes taking place that calls for new videos, new updates. I mean, this is the most amazing time of Earth's history, or state of being. Here we are, taking amazing, bold new steps into a new world, one that's never been created before, and that's why so many are here joined with us and not just watching but participating in some aspect, and this is a huge multidimensional experience on all different levels. So this is just an amazing experience, so big thing I want to touch on, we have moved into let's say the initial stage of construction for the new Earth. All the new fields and templates have been laid around the Earth. So there is a new grid, a new field of energy that has been woven through the entire fabric of our reality. It is completely upgraded. We now have hyperdimensional constructs available. So what that means is it's like a huge playing field with huge potentials, and it's a matter of what you are a vibrational match to what you may experience and explore. And this is the Ascension process. It's always going, it's always continuing, it never stops. It's just a matter of what are you wanting to experience at any given now moment throughout the stage of your evolution and whatever given manifestation you may find yourself in. So here we are, the Earth, and where we're at, everyone's working to move first and foremost into the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension takes you into the kingdom of God. This is where it's all God's light. Everything else we've experienced is all God in action. I don't want to deny that or discredit that, but God's light exists at the fifth dimension and above, where the lessons of the soul are no longer necessary to experience, and freedom and pure potential is what is ready to now move into your field. So, and that's what we're working towards, moving beyond all the lack, limitations, all the struggles, all the things that have defined us, because we have moved through that now as lessons, part of this schoolhouse. We're done with that. We're through with that. We know in our hearts what we want. We're creating it right now. We're holding the vision. We're going through the processes. We're turning to love, and we're learning to live within the heart center, the high heart, the heart of God, where everything exists, the truth, knowledge, love, balance, just everything right there. And that's where we're going through, and that it's just amazing what has taken place. You'll start finding your experience with energy is going to be increased. Everything is so tangible right now. I mean, literally, if you've tried to meditate before, well, go meditate again with no expectations, or go in and call to your guides, call to different beings, call to the trees, say, hey, send me your love right now. Just when you go meet with a friend, how do you interact? You speak to them first and you wait for them to speak back to you. Well, so do these other forms of intelligence. Some of them don't speak to you through words, though. They speak to you through feeling, through sensations, through energy, through colors, through sound. You know what I mean? So be open to the many new ways to interact with these different levels of intelligence. But it's all there. It's so tangible. You're gonna be so blown away. All these new codes have been brought in from the divine realms, because we are now graduating as a whole system. And what now has to take place is each individual moving into that, because first and foremost, to move into higher consciousness is a choice. Make the choice, and then you, whatever is necessary in each personal life stream to make that a manifestation, whatever that choice is, to see it fulfilled, and that's, you want to move into the higher state of evolution. Well, cool, it takes action. Doesn't mean that it's some lengthy process or something far out there. It's just you dedicating your time, your attention, your focus on the progression of that. Whatever way that you do it, find what excites your joy and really ignites the flame within your heart. And allow that to be your guide. We're going to be sharing many new techniques and resources, of self-empowerment to help move into this too. So just be open to everything that is out there. Right now, it is just phenomenal what is taking place and what is available. I mean, you're going to see it everywhere you go. You're going to notice it, and you're going to, what is going on? What is this that I'm feeling, seeing, and experiencing? And your heart's just going to be telling you things. You're going to be experiencing sensations that you deep down and known, but the this mental aspect was convincing you otherwise. All these frequency challenges and barriers that have been once within our given reality are now been removed. Now that this new grid has been established and placed in here, we have the harmonics available to support us with our new growth. And this is, the first level of unfoldment, for construction of the new earth. And that's where we are now the stewards of that. We are the frequency bearers. We are the rulers of the earth, because we're moving into the level of intelligence and the level of love, which is in that heart space that was necessary to be that. Until we weren't balanced. This is why, we've been subject to all the different levels of intelligence that have directed life on this earth. Well, we had to be in the right state of love, the right heart space. We have to be balanced within ourselves to assume this responsibility and to assume this position. And that's where we are now. And, each person is moving through their own process, so don't, get out there comparing any this or that. Just know what is necessary to create is already established. There is no more blockage. There's only the ideas and the thoughts and the old mental constructs of such. We're ready to go. There is no nothing interfering except for ourselves. So that's what you're going to see. Many people awakening your own self. You're probably seeing it right now during this video. You're probably getting sensations, tinglings. Are you getting goosebumps right now? Is your heart? Maybe you're already hearing a voice. That's how fast it's happening. Once you just tune in and know, it's a knowing, no more believing, knowing. It's right there, and that means you're back in your heart space, the heart center. Your high heart, that's the one that connects you to Source, down into the core of Gaia, Terra, Astara, all the multidimensional aspects. This is where you're at. You become the bridge between heaven and earth, and then you're back connected into the full unity consciousness, all that is. And then that's where pure potential is. That's where all knowledge is. Everything that we need is within our heart center. We no longer have to look outside of ourselves. We no longer have to chase different books, texts, teachings, you know what I mean? We can all get it right from our high heart, right from our heart center. So there's many of us that are moving through this process first and foremost so that we can even bring some of the new things that we're learning or are experiencing. And not to say this is the new way. We're just saying, hey, this is what we're doing, and we're having amazing results. So, try it. See how it makes you feel. Open the new door into your mind, and then, that just led me to this process. Thank you for showing me that, and I see that that works for you, but maybe not for me. This is what it led me to. Bam, there you go. Self-discovery and self-empowerment. You know what I mean? You just need to be reminded that there's different ways, a new perception, a new way to see reality or potential. And once that's instilled, bam, you open up the neural network, the synapses, everything's firing, and you're bam, that pure potentiality is rolling in. You're back in there, everything's going, flying, rolling. So this is where it's all at right now, being tuned in to all that is. And it's just a matter of your focus and your attention there. You know what I mean? It's not some far out thing. You don't have to go sit in the woods. You don't have to meditate under a tree. You don't have to eat the right diet. All these things are, of course, they'll help undeniably, you know what I mean? And experiment if you're called. The biggest thing is to move back into that heart space, into your high heart, and that's where you make the connection with all the different realms, with all the different levels of intelligence. Your greatest aspect, your higher self, your multidimensional selves, they're all right there through that heart space. What do you want to know? A teaching, a doctrine? Ask within. You don't have to go and study and find literature and find posts on it to fill your database up with it, because it comes from Source. That's where somebody else pulled it from originally, and many times as it comes down and filters through the ego, it gets changed around that so it was easy for that person to express what they felt. So when you just get it directly, you're getting the full undiluted version of it, then you process it and interpret accordingly, which works best for you. That's the beauty of this, and that's what we're learning. Just some basic techniques now, in full trust and full encouragement and upliftment that we are the true God selves, and we're stepping back into that light. We're stepping back into that place, that pure knowingness of who we truly are. And that's, I don't even, words can't describe how amazing this is. And that's why right here, you're listening to this, take it right now. Go sit, spend 10 minutes by yourself, 20 minutes, and experiment and see the changes, feel them. Call to the earth, say, planet Earth, I recognize you today as a living intelligence, as a form of intelligence, just as I would speak to any other human being here in this reality, and see what happens. Give it the opportunity in this new now moment. It doesn't matter that you've tried 100 times before or only one time before. Nothing ever existed before this now moment, because this now moment is new, entirely new, with new spectrums, new frequencies, and new potential. And that's why I say this is the new opportunity to go out there and give it a try, make it happen. You've got that within you. And that's all we're here, reminders, encouragement, upliftment of who we are, and then it's like, it's in our cellular memory. All we have to do is show each other through presence, like, I remember, all I need to do was see that. Oh, thank you. And you'll see that it's going to be a chain reaction everywhere. What is going to take place on this earth is just going to be beyond words. It's going to be beyond anything we ever thought or imagined. And that's why right now we're being asked to surrender everything we knew. If we want to create something new, surrender everything we know, because we know it doesn't provide the type of reality we want. We know it doesn't support our greatest interests. It's given us many of valuable lessons, and we are learning from that. So let's now apply all these lessons, which takes us into the now presence. Leave all the old stories, all the old stuff behind there, and say, I know what I want to create. Now where's my tools? Surrender. Surrender means, there's my tools. They're everywhere. God granted us the gifts of creation. All we have to do is be balanced within our heart, balanced within love, and we have more resources, more tools to create utopian paradises. I mean, isn't that amazing? Is that potential, does that ignite your heart? Does that encourage you, invigorate you? Sit with that for just a minute. Let's just sit with that. Let's sit in the knowingness, because we haven't created it yet, but we know it's true. Let's just hold that space for right now. There you go. I just wanted to take that moment. That's how fast it happens. Look at that. Taking that small amount of time and truly tuning in. And that's what I'm only, showing you briefly. I'm not doing that. You're doing that. You tune into it. It's coming through. That's what it's a very tangible experience, and that's what all the guidance is. Call to it. It's all there now. Before, it was never the same field of energy. There were many different overlays and networks to move through. Everything's changed. So that's why you have to go through this just as a child is adapting to a new reality. And all it is, it's out there grabbing everything, tasting, touching, everything that it can do, you know what I mean? And that's what we're doing right now. Bam! That's why a child can enter into the kingdom of God. Exactly, taking first new steps. Here you are. What's this toy over here? What's that? Well, how can I use that? Good question. Let's use it. Let's play with it. Let's experiment with it. Was it coming from love? Okay, well, let's make it from love. Wow, and look at that. That just gave us 20 new possibilities, 20 new different levels of reality. Wow, through experimentation, through childlike nature. There we are, explorers. We are here to explore. And so we create new networks of realities, new fabrics of reality, so that we can continue to explore and to expand for the pure joy. That's where our truest love is when we're creating. It doesn't matter what you're creating at any given point. Maybe you've redecorated your house, and how amazing did you feel? You created a space. You created a field of energy that made you feel good. Well, that's it at the basic level of creatorship. Maybe you write songs. Maybe you draw pictures. Maybe you write poems. Maybe you create architectural blueprints. Any of you that have ever done any type of creative endeavor, you felt probably at the most truest you've ever felt, in that true heart space, because we are creators on all levels, and that's what we're moving back into. Let's create new realities and continue to create. All these old realities were created so long ago, and we've just been adhered to them and participating, forgetting our own creatorship and our own serendipity. And now we're moving away from that because we're ready to create. We're ready to be glorious. We're ready to shine like beautiful stars. We're ready to make these dream utopian realities a physical, tangible experience. Who knows how many frequencies are going to be overlaying and playing? Let's just start creating. Let's start building. Let's start networking. Everything that is necessary is being provided. Step into your light. Step into this role, and you will see. Connect with your guides. They will tell you. The support is there. Everything is there to honor a new paradigm in a new way. What do you want to create that you've had in your mind and your heart that you wanted to, but have been holding back on, thinking maybe it wouldn't be received properly, or that there's all these different blocks, hurdles to get through? Let go of it. It's not there anymore. Everything is now in support of what we're here to do. And that is the message. That is what I truly want to convey today in this now moment. Pure potential. Absolute potential. It's all there right now. Ask if you never spoke with your guides. Call to them. Give me a sign. Is this true? Feel goosebumps. Feel your heart vibrate, you know what I mean? Maybe you get some light sensations. Maybe you're going to feel angels come in. Whatever it is, ask. It's there. It's tangible experiences, you know. Is this what he's speaking? Is this true? Are we really in the promised land? Don't take my word. Take your own feeling. Take this as your own experience. I cannot give that to you. All I can do is encourage you through my own experience, through my own presence. And that's why the saying goes, you change the world and the reality by changing yourself. That's how simple it is. You change yourself. And all I'm doing is expressing my story, what I'm going through, and telling you all these things, reminding you. Be the creators you are. Be the love you are. Do what you know is truly there. It's all in your heart space, nowhere else. Right there in the heart, the core of your total being. And that's where your I am presence connects to all of creation, all of your multidimensional selves, anything that ever has been, is, and will be. You know, all simultaneously existing right there in the same field. And that's through the heart. It's a beautiful place. Practice that daily. Walk around. Move your awareness into the heart. You'll feel the mind chatter even slow down. You'll feel that judgment, disposition and emotions, you know, imbalances. You'll feel that level out, and you'll feel it even go away. You know, you find yourself in a little bit of emotional distress. Something, you know, just made you feel this way. You know, something hurt this way. You know, just feel. You know, feel the moment. Feel what you're going through. Everything that you're experiencing. That's where we're at. Have fun with it. Be a child. Go out there. It's never been created. It's never been explored. So just because it is a familiar environment, don't see it as that. See it as a environment that you've seen with one set of eyes, and now you have a new set of eyes that's ready to go out there. Go out there, touch the plants, hold them, ask them, are you real? Are you a living intelligence? And then literally feel what takes place. Wait for the communication. If you were to hug somebody, you would sit there and feel them hug you back because you believe that, not even believing it, that you know that they're there. We'll know that when you talk to this plant. And you're going to be surprised. I'm telling you, it's there. It's right there. You're like, oh, wow, I maybe tried this before, but did you do that before? Never with this new reality, this new frequencies. That's what I'm saying. Go sit on the earth. Mother Earth, I call to you, whatever frequency you're at. Are you a real being? Are you truly a living form, a consciousness? Will you come to me? Will you speak to me? Will you send your love into me? Show me something like, you know, it's not that, you know, we have to go out there, but they're there. It's really intelligent. Ask, experiment, go for it. I challenge you. I encourage you. Feel it. It's so amazing. Absolutely amazing. You know, talk to the wind. Ask the wind if it's real. Feel all these different levels of intelligence. This is what it means to be talking to all these subtle fields of energy. Everything is intelligent. God's love is intelligent, and it comes in many forms. Just because it doesn't have a body form doesn't mean that it's any less intelligent than us. All these other expressions are all tuned in to that unified field, and that's what makes them so balanced in all their functions. That's what we see expressed in nature and all these other natural elements. And that's what we're moving back in. Letting go of the lower functions that is outside of the heart space, moving back into the heart where we're pure potential, pure creation, pure love. And that's it, you know. So, man, I hope that you are excited as I am, and I hope that you're going to run with this, you know. Run with it for a day. Go out there. Explore. For one day, I challenge you. You a little more daring? Go for a week, a month. Apply yourself an hour every single day that you're going to go and explore something different. Or the same thing you've already explored, but with new eyes and with new sensory perception. Give it a go. Just do it. Just be it. Know it. Know it in your heart center. Ask from your heart. Trust from your heart. Love from your heart. Exist from the heart. Everything right there. That's it. This is the spot right here. Feel it. Know it. Trust it. Pure love. You feel it right now? Our hearts are communicating. Isn't that amazing? This is where we're at. This is the new earth. This is why it could not be expressed before, why nobody knew it. That's why it's been this big, huge thing. What is the ascension? What's going to happen? Well, now we know through only experience. So we can only tell you what has already been experienced. And that's why we're saying, go out there, walk in the world yourself, experience it from yourself, explore it from yourself. I can only share what's only taken place so far. And that's the beauty right now, that what has taken place that I'm able to express is to show you it is there, it's ready, it's waiting. Let's do it. That's it. That's where we're at. So thank you, you beautiful beings of light. Thank you for accepting this transmission and opening your heart to the new possibilities, the potentials. Thank you for applying yourselves. Thank you for existing. Thank you for choosing to be here, supporting this whole process at whatever level you are at. Everybody is supporting it. So know that you are playing a vital role in the development of the entire planet at some level. Thank you. I truly thank you. I'm so grateful. It doesn't matter where you're at. You are all contributing, and you've all played a valuable role, and we will still continue that. And each one of us that grows and develops, so do we up the level. We up the ante. We just keep taking it higher and higher. That's where we were. That's what we always wanted. We're ready. We're doing it. So you're going to see many new opportunities available, and you're going to even know more. You're going to get this feeling. This video is going to express it, you know, because you're going to tune into the higher reality now and say, it's there, I know it. And then you're going to see it manifested instantly. This is how beautiful the love of the divine, of God, Creator, Source, Almighty I Am, Great Spirit, you know, Shiva, whatever you want to label it. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's there. We're here, and we're doing it together. So let us create a magnificent royal kingdom that we may all share the spoils, the abundance of Creator Source. It is for all of us. Glory, grace, and presence. Pure presence. Divine presence. That's what we are. Royal divine beings. And we are remembering that. Truly. That is our greatest truth. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for participating. And thank you for the opportunity to co-create and share this. I love you very much. And I look forward to the next exciting episode. Much love. Many blessings. Adonai.